Hello and welcome to this video. Today we are looking at the payouts that I received on my YieldMax ETFs for the Friday, the 27th of June, 2025. In this video I'm going to go over some background, my strategy, review the weekly YieldMax income which affected the weeklies and Group C. And then look ahead to next week's YieldMax announcement, which will be on, let's see, the 2nd of July. All right, which will be affecting the weeklies and Group D. Brief disclaimer, investing involves the risk of loss. This video is not meant to be a financial advice, and other than owning the ETFs presented in this video, I have no affiliation with the company that issued them. All right, so on the 25th of June, 2025, YieldMax announced dividend payouts for their weekly ETFs and their Group C ETFs. My strategy was to take the amount they were going to give out on the weeklies, and the Group C ETFs, and then I was going to buy more of the affected weekly and Group ETFs to achieve my desired monthly income target, and then my current monthly income target is $140 per ETF or $1,680 per year. All right, so let's take a look at the announcement itself. This was it on the 25th of June. Here it says the weekly payers and the Group C. And it also showed that the ex-dividend was going to be on the 26th of June and the pay date was going to be the 27th of June. So let's go to the spreadsheet. And here it is. Here are all my weeklies and my Group Cs. And I estimated I was going to make $1,850. Now, for some reason, and I don't know what it is, when I made the adjustments to my portfolio, I forgot to buy Coney and Carvana, or Coney and CVNY, which is based on Carvana. I don't know why I missed buying those. I had to buy a bunch of the weeklies, and I had to buy a bunch of the Group C's, and for some reason I just completely missed buying these two. So my estimate was $1,850. If we go to the actuals, here's the spreadsheet. There were 4 pay dates in the weeklies this month, and you can't see the numbers here, but you can see them up there. Bottom line is I only made $1,771.41. I did not quite make the $1,850 because I forgot to buy Carvana and Coney. These two right here. I don't know why I didn't buy enough of those or buy any more. And it's that if I had bought enough like I had planned to, it would have been fine. But for some reason I did not, and that's why I have the shortfall this month. So let's go to the. What I need to now do is look ahead to the weeklies. Oops, sorry. I need to go now, look ahead to the weeklies and Group D, because that will be next on the 2nd of July. And that'll be here. So let's see what I'm going to have to get ready for next week. And here we go. According to this, nothing, but we're going to need to copy that and then paste it to here, the format. Looks like I'm going to have to put a little bit more money into the Group Ds. This is not true. I don't know what YieldMax is doing, but I'm already on margin for $44,000, and I've whittled it down to $40,000 based on my other dividends that I've gotten. But as you can see, this is a lot of money, another $1,000 to it. But hopefully I'll be getting $2,348. So fingers crossed on that. So let's go back to the spreadsheet. So action items, get ready for July 2nd and their announcement, the YieldMax's announcement. July 4th is on a Friday, so I'm curious to see they're going to make the announcement on a Wednesday. When's the ex-dividend date? Is that going to be on Thursday, with Friday being a holiday, and then they pay out on Monday? That's my guess, but either way, we got to be ready that there's going to be a delay in actually getting paid, not on the 4th of July, but 3 days later on the Monday, which would be probably the 7th of July. All right. So if you like this video, please comment, like, and subscribe. Also, if you want to see what I calculated for this week's payouts, please see the video on the right there. I will see you in the next video. Thank you.